So, a dear friend of mine, who is going to be a forever friend, I just know, but she is an amazing person, has reinvented herself as far as challenged herself to get into an industry she doesn't know a lot about and is already crushing it. And it's not in home care, she's doing something else. But here's the key point, it's all about eagles and turkeys. So she posted something today, and it was about eagles and having a vision and soaring high, and it reminded me of some content that I had heard at one point. And you'll have to YouTube it, Google it. In fact, after this, if I can find the link, I'll try to put it in the video, or just go find it yourself. Just search eagles and turkeys. This is going to sound crazy. Eagles and turkeys. It was a great, probably 5-minute video, and the entire context of it was the idea that eagles soar high, that it is a lonely world, but an eagle has greater vision than almost anyone else. But the contrast are the turkeys. And the idea is turkeys are, for more or less, flightless. They tend to flock together, they stay close to the ground. And it's an interesting comparison, eagles and turkeys. There's some quotes from it that I wish I could, I don't know, make shirts out of, and I hope somebody has. But the context goes like this: do you want to be a winner, or do you want to be dinner? And you get all these other things that have spawned off of that, the sayings that we all know, like your attitude determines your altitude. If you've never heard that before, or maybe you did, but you didn't embrace it. And, I've had an interesting situation today where here I am, talk about comparisons. Here I am at a conference, and, and by the way, we've pretty much ended for the day, and I'm sitting in my hotel room, and which that's one of the joys of now speaking at conferences is, the hosts of these conferences are so nice, and to kind of put me up for travel. But anyway, I don't charge for my speaking events, especially for people within the industry. So the reason is because I gain as much as anyone else. The comparison, going back to eagles and turkeys, looks like this. You come to a conference and you're really with what I think are eagles. I mean, it's people who are willing to invest in themselves, or willing to learn more, are willing to come and hone their skill. And then you have this comparison of who's not here. The people who are the turkeys. And forget about an event. I'm not even going to talk about which event it is. But if you are in whatever your industry is and you're not attending something, you're not going to some conference, you're not going to meet your peers, you're not connecting with people, you're not virtually attending conference calls, you're not doing something to further yourself, just know, in my opinion, you're a turkey. I mean, you're going to end up flightless and kind of grounded and not able to take off like you want to. And you end up, honestly, for dinner. And the rest of us, the ones that are really committed, are willing to soar a little higher. We're willing to live that maybe lonely condition of, it is lonely at the top. I'm not saying I'm at the top, but it's lonely being in that echelon of people where the majority of people are not positive. The majority of people are not willing to take the extra step. The majority of people on a Friday are so excited about throwing in the towel for the week that they are beside themselves. Now, I'm not saying everyone needs to work themselves to death, but there is a different philosophy of saying, don't be so excited for being off the clock. It's all about a mindset. Now, quite honestly, there's people that need to invest in their family time. I'm one of those people. I need to invest in my own physical health more. I need to do a lot of things. And all my point is whatever you do it from the mindset of, are you acting like an eagle, or are you acting like a turkey?